Hey everyone, welcome to HH Japan. So today we have made a grave mistake. We have just gone to the Konbini on purpose. We went and spent 1만 yen at the Konbini.
Yeah, it's about $100.
About $100, kind of depending on the exchange rate. And we just wanted to see like how much food would you get if you spent like $100 at the convenience store. And here we are. The great thing about Japanese convenience stores, at least from the perspective of an American, like if you look at like 7-Eleven in the States or like, you know, gas station, they suck and they are terrible, they're dirty, they don't really have very good stuff. The food is like pretty, like you wouldn't really want to eat it. But in Japan, like they're actually like really useful, like genuinely convenient, like the name fits.
I mean, the konbini is everywhere, so it's
Yeah.
very easy to access to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are definitely everywhere, like, and they have all sorts of different types of food. They have healthy food, they have unhealthy food. They have medium food. I mean, they have salads, right?
Yeah.
Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and try everything. And these are a lot of things that we really recommend that everyone tries because we've had a lot of these things. Most everything we've tried before and we really like. So we're gonna hopefully give you more or less of a guide to convenience stores in Japan. Shall we?
じゃあ
What's also great about a lot of the convenience stores, actually all the convenience stores, is they will heat up food for you. So they've got things like this. This is yakisoba, stir-fried noodles. And it's in the refrigerated section in like this little package, right? But if you take it up to the cashier and you buy it, and you can be like, can you heat this up for me, please?
Or they just usually ask you.
Normally they ask you if you want to heat it up. All right, this is our yakisoba. Oh, my noodles are falling. My noodles are falling. I love this stuff, honestly. This is one of my favorite things to buy from the konbini.
You're really crazy about yakisoba.
I'm really crazy about yakisoba.
I
buy
mean,
so much
usually,
yakisoba.
you know, American people love yakisoba stuff, and
I mean, it's so good.
and this is tonkatsu.
So it's fried pork with rice. And that's pretty darn good.
This is really good. I love those kind of stuff. Like every time I go back to Japan, I always eat this. Oh, you gonna eat everything here?
Probably not.
I mean, 難しいな.
Excellent. Man, I'm so hungry right now. Anything's gonna be amazing. This is our very professional studio. It's the hotel room in Kyoto. We're actually shooting in Kyoto right now. Check out our Kyoto videos if you haven't already.
うまっ.
This one? Here's our tonkatsu. So essentially, it even comes with sauce that you can put on it, and it's obviously got your rice and a few like kind of little side things right here. But it's super good stuff. Not bad at all.
コンビニ小路すごいね.
No, it's impressive. I mean, obviously, if you go to a restaurant and get tonkatsu, it's gonna be better. But like, it's surprising how good it is for like, you know, a convenience store. So this is the world famous Famichiki, or Family Mart fried chicken. And they also have these like buns that you can buy. So essentially, the fried chicken is kind of kept hot under just probably like a heat lamp. It doesn't sound very good, but it is really good. Like, it's actually really good fried chicken. And then you can buy one of these buns and it makes it into like a chicken sandwich. Like you get like Chick-fil-A or something. So honestly,
you gotta buy like separately.
yeah, you have to buy these separately. And not all the convenience stores sell these buns, but Family Mart does. And it literally looks like just a standard chicken sandwich, and it's just as good.
You gotta tell them like if it's better than the Chick-fil-A.
Nothing is better than Chick-fil-A, it's impossible. But it's better than McDonald's, that's for sure.
うまい.
Come on, man.
Korokke. I don't even know what it's called in English.
It's called croquet.
Korokke は potatoes, like crushed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah, mashed potatoes in the
Crushed potato.
inside
Cute.
the korokke. Oh, oishii.
So they don't just have regular fried chicken, they also have spicy fried chicken.
That looks spicy.
Doesn't it? It looks pretty excellent, honestly. Not bad. I mean, I wish I would have eaten it earlier, but...
マッチ飲みます. これはね, it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of lemon, but it's not lemon.
It's kind of lemon, but it's not lemon. You heard it here first.
I have no idea what it is, but it's just good.
You're right. It's lemon, but it's not lemon.
でしょ?
It's like,
It's kind of hard to.
it tastes like Smarties.
I don't even know what it is.
So
but-
Smarties is like a candy, like a hard candy in the U.S. It's got like this like citrusy, like powdery taste to it. It tastes exactly like that. This is a steamed bun, and this one specifically is a pizza steamed bun. So definitely got a little bit of a Western influence going on, and it's pretty good stuff. It's just filled with like cheese and tomato sauce. Pretty darn good. This is another pork bun. This is just more of it's a regular pork bun. It's got what, like pork,
Black pork.
Black pork, whatever that is, vegetables.
Supposed to be pretty
It's
expensive.
supposed to be pretty expensive.
I like this one much better than pizza one.
Oh, really? 美味しいね。
うまいっしょ。
ちょっとだけでも美味しい。
俺今日うましか言わないかもしれない。俺これ結構ランキング高いかも。
まあ今言わないけど。You gotta watch to the end. But I'm pretty much decided. I know it's gonna be at the top of my ranking. Okay, salty lychee. I don't really know how to describe the flavor of salty lychee, but it's really good. It's really great for when like it's really hot outside and you're sweating a lot. I think lychee is a type of berry. I'm gonna drink it and see if I can describe it. It's got a really light, like it's not very sweet.
It's supposed to be salty.
Yeah, imagine like a mix between a strawberry and a raspberry with a little bit of blueberry in there too.
It just like doesn't look exactly the same as korokke,
Yeah,
but inside is the curry in it.
should be pretty good. I mean, anything with curry, like fried curry things, like
Isn't good.
what else can you ask for? Honestly, it's good stuff. You might not. I mean, seriously, like you have curry surrounded by fried bread. It has to be good. It has to be amazing.
More what?
And it's really not that hard to make good too, because I mean, I don't think I've ever had like karepan that I was disappointed in.
Cut up smelling.
So kalpis is kind of a strange drink. It's essentially like a yogurt drink, and it's marketed as a sports drink oftentimes, right?
これスポーツドリンク死ぬぜ。
Okay, well I guess not. Yes, the name is kind of unfortunate. Kalpis. It's spelled C. Well, in Japanese, it's pronounced karupisu, and it does sound like something else. But it's spelled, but it's like with an L, not a W. So it's fine.
Oh, it smells way melon.
Yeah, Japan has a lot of melon stuff. Like in.
すごくない?
Yeah, no. We don't really have melon flavored things in America.
やっぱね、my stomach acting pretty weird.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's probably not used to eating a bunch of konbini food. So I guess we can recommend individual items, but we can't recommend eating only konbini food and loads of konbini food at once. So Black Thunder is like one of So Black Thunder, they taste a lot like Kit Kats. They're only available in Japan. It's like a combination of like a Kit Kat and like a one of those crunch bars, like the blue crunch bars.
めっちゃ美味しいよね。
I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard the reason that Kit Kats, Haichus were invented is because a Japanese guy was in America and he tried bubblegum and he's like, this is great. I think Japanese people will love this.
絶対嘘。
But then he came back and he's like, but Japanese people can't spit stuff out like it's rude. So he's like, I'm gonna make something that lasts for a long time, but that you can still eventually swallow.
絶対嘘。
I choose to believe it. Okay, I'm looking this up. Who invented high cheese? Aha! I was right.
まあハイチュウはいつも通り、美味しいでございます。みたらし団子でございます。
Yeah, you can get this at a lot of different places in Japan. It's probably not going to be the best at 7-Eleven or at Family Mart, I guess, where we got this. But it's probably still kind of good, right?
うまいよ。
Just agreed.
でこれでいくら？これめっちゃ安いでしょこれで。100円でしょ？
Whoa, 100 yen.
For like 3.
Don't do this, people. Don't do this to yourself.
Fruit mix. I don't know what fruits inside it.
Okay, Mitsuya cider is essentially
Just a Sprite.
Just
That's
Sprite.
Japanese. So fruits mix has apple, peach, pineapple.
Oh, I got a message. Oh, Yukari-chan. She said,
Okay.
okay,
He is having
I've got a date.
date. これ使ってねここ。
Let's go, yo.
その動画にちゃんと入れてね。
Let's go. Kanpai!
Cheers.
So this is barley tea, mugicha. Essentially, if you've ever had pero, this has got a really similar taste to pero because it's actually, I'm pretty sure pero is just roasted barley. Essentially, when I first drank it, I thought it tasted like cigarette butt water with cardboard. So I didn't really like it. On the first time you drink it, it doesn't taste very good. But then you get used to it and you drink it when it's really hot outside and you learn to love it. No, it seriously does taste like cigarette butts though. but in like a good way.
Like if you're a teenager and then if you're just like very active, like you do like play sports and stuff, you always bring a mugicha
Alright.
all the time.
Something about Japan has made me like the smell of cigarette smoke.
What is zenzen?
I don't know why. Like
Cigarette.
since coming here, I like the smell of secondhand smoke. And like I don't smoke. I don't have any interest in smoking.
Drug やってます?
やってないよ. I don't. But like the smell of tobacco.
I
Smoke.
hate it. I hate it like so much.
Really,
Yeah, I hate it.
I like it. And maybe it's because of mugicha.
I never seen like the foreigners hate this.
Yeah, everybody loves melon pan. So, like I said, melons and everything. She said, 音楽あんまり聞かなさそう。そんなことないよ。
バカにされてる。
This girl. So, melon pan, melon bread, is the outside
It's very crunchy.
is made with pastry bread, but the inside is just regular like white bread. So it's got like a really interesting texture to it that you don't really have in other types of bread.
まあだからメロンっぽいんでしょ？だから
Yeah, it looks like a little melon.
グミ。
So, in Japan, they call gummies gummies. Big surprise there. They have a lot of good ones actually.
They do. They really do. I mean,
They? You mean you?
when you just bite, it's very sour first, but when you keep eating, chewing, you feel like sweet.
Not what I expected. This tastes a lot like a real grape.
See?
It's fine. No, it's almost like I'm eating like a grapefruit leather. So if you actually really like grapes, instead of eating the healthy thing, grapes, you could eat the fake thing.
I've never had this, but
Yeah, neither of us have ever had this, but it looks fancy.
oh,
Ooh, very fancy.
the little package.
Nice little fancy little chocolate. Is there any way we will not throw up after this? Do our bodies allow this much crap?
美味しいけど美味しくないもん。
When you put mugicha in like a glass like this, looks like I'm drinking some like whiskey or something. Except it has no bubbles. Does whiskey have bubbles?
You know, as you know, like I was born and raised in Japan, right? And then when I just went to the US for the first time, and I tried the cup noodle, or like, you know, it tasted so different and it was so bad.
This is your standard cup ramen.
Chicken ramen.
I've never had this chicken ramen.
これはもう多分日本人だったら everyone had it once.
Right.
Definitely once in a life.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're not bad at all. Like, you'd think for instant food, you just pour some water in, that wouldn't be very good. But even after eating all this, like, it's pretty good.
なんかアメリカのさ、こういうカップ麺ってさ、ただお腹に入れますみたいな。
そうだね。
I don't care like what the taste will be. じゃない。でも
That's
this
true.
actually tastes pretty good, right?
Mugicha chodai. Like I said, I'm addicted.
Very missing my wife's food.
Yeah, I bet. Especially after this. I feel like if we hadn't have had so much sweet stuff, it would have been much better, you know?
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, we're fine.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
はあ、気持ち悪い。
I think this is really clever. Honestly, I like this about these things.
Flip it off here.
It's a little strainer.
Shoo.
Here's the hot water.
Ah, it smells way good, huh?
Yeah. We should start a cooking channel. Let's take it off, and now we got some noodles.
Oda, oda, oda.
Now we stir it up. Do, do,
Ah.
do. Careful.
Done.
Look at that, baby.
うまそう。
man.
Look at the color. うまいわ。
Pretty darn good.
We're eating chemicals, we're drinking chemicals.
Do you want to drink some more chemicals? Pokari.
Pokari.
Sports drink. It's like Japanese Gatorade.
The name is kind of weird, right?
Pokari sweat.
Sweat.
Yeah, no, it's not very appetizing.
Sweat.
Pokari sweat.
But it tastes pretty good, right? I like it.
Yeah, it's fine. I prefer water.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't know.
俺休憩したい。
I don't know.
無理。食べたくない。
じゃあ休憩。
でもこれはすごい今
また明日。
頑張って俺ら今カップヌードル。
おお。
That's like a huge wall.
なんか私別に、because I'm not super full.
I am.
So this is soba. It's cold soba, actually, chilled soba noodles. One thing I wish they would have had at the 7-Eleven, or not at 7-Eleven, at Family Mart today, was wasabi Doritos, which you see every once in a while in Japan. And they are actually really good. Looking good.
やっぱうまいな。
Yeah, one thing that is kind of, it's like no matter how much we eat, things that do still taste good. It's just like,
because we're kind of sick of cereal, right? This is really light, and this is cold. Because yakisoba is very oily, but this one is very light.
美味しいね。
ちょうどよかったね。なんかあんまり食べたくないと思ったけど、once I have one bite, it's like, oh, it's not that
Yeah, no, it's nice.
bad at all.
It's pretty. It's like very refreshing.
でしょ?
And for those of you that think we have bad manners because we keep slurping our noodles, it's actually standard to slurp your noodles in Japan because that's how you're supposed to eat them.
I knew this is really good before I buy it because I've had like more than 10 times. It's really, really
I've never
good.
had it before. It looks good though.
You really have to try it. This stuff is only sold at Family Mart.
Oh really?
You can't find it anywhere else.
Souffle?
Souffle pudding. There's like 2 layers. The top layer is like souffle, right?
Right.
The bottom is pudding. But the nicer way to eat this, you have to like kind of have both sides.
うまいね。
うまいっしょこれ。
You're right. No, that's really good.
そうなんだよこれめっちゃうまいのよ。
So Japan has a lot of really unique kind of chip-like things, and a lot of them, honestly, are really gross, in my opinion.
本当?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't like meat-flavored things unless it's meat.
Shrimp. This is chicken.
And this is pizza. And pizza, as we all know, is a meat. Oh.
ああ今じゃないな。絶対今じゃないな。
Oh, freak! That's so strong. Okay, I mean, you know how like potato chips are, like oily, greasy. All right, well,
いきます。
まあ、全然美味しいけど。
そうだね。
I feel like the smell is worse.
だから本当にこれが if it's like first meal, I mean first things we're gonna eat, I think the smell is great. Like
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah. I think people should really try these because it's like something so unique, but also like Americans. I mean, we love pizza, right? Sorry for those of you who aren't American, who I just called that, who are still watching this channel.
I usually love shrimp. Like I love seafood. But not right now.
Not right now. All right, so we can make that official recommendation. If you do decide to spend $100 at a konbini and then decide to eat it all in one day, don't save the strongest smelling stuff for last.
美味しいよ。
It's fine. It kind of tastes like the ocean to me. Here we go.
今じゃないね。
So, we made it. Barely.
We're done.
Konbinis in Japan are genuinely sweet. Like, they just have everything. If you eat like us, it's gonna suck. But you can eat just like the slightly, like the non-sugary items and you'll be totally fine.
まあ there's so many people just live off, you know, with the convenience store. There's so many. I mean, I'm not gonna say like it's very healthy, but
You can do it.
yeah, you can do it.
You can survive and you can feel fine. You won't feel great probably, but you'll feel fine. After trying all those things, we have decided to kind of make a top 3 for each of us.
The first one is black pork man.
I'd say pork bun.
Pork bun.
Black pork man. I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting.
I didn't really expect this one would be the top. You know, it's gonna be one of the top 3, but it was really, really good.
That was my favorite konbini food for a long time. Like when I first came to Japan, I swear like every other day I would get a steamed pork bun, especially because it was cold and rainy when I first got here. So it was a favorite of mine.
The next one is souffle pudding. I've had like souffle pudding for I think more than like 10 times or something, but every single time I love it. Like I really enjoyed it.
No, honestly, like if I would have had that at like a nice restaurant, I wouldn't have been
確かにわかんないね。
like I would have just been like, wow, this is really good. Like,
How much you gonna pay?
I'm a poor student, so I wouldn't pay anything. But if I had money, I'd give that a good like $12.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
Easily
like,
you can
genuinely
just...
really good.
Okay, my last thing is 超迷ったけど I would say pizza potato.
Potatoes?
Yeah, pizza potato.
Oh, the pizza potatoes? I don't personally agree, but you know what? That's all right.
But I didn't really enjoy this time because we had so much food beforehand, but still it tastes really good, very unique. I mean, you know, if you go to the konbini, you're really looking for like something really strong. and I think the pizza potato is very fit.
Yeah, I mean it's a good snack. It's a good snack food, and I'm personally not a big fan, but I'm sure a lot of people will like them. So, all right. So the first one for me is one of the first things we ate, and that is the famichiki, the fried chicken.
Ah, famichiki ne.
Yeah, it's like pretty basic and not very healthy at all.
Famichiki and souffle pudding, you can only get it from Family Mart.
Right.
You cannot get it like from 7-Eleven or like Lawson.
Right. But that being said, I like the fried chicken from everywhere. Like 7-Eleven has a really good spicy fried chicken that I like a lot. So the second thing is kind of, it might come as a slight surprise, but that is honestly mugicha. Like seriously,
Mugicha.
mugicha. I know it's boring and you can get it at like any jihanki, like anywhere. It's just like really refreshing. And like it's because I don't really have that many like flavored drinks. I used to drink a lot of soda, but I stopped that because it's unhealthy. And
あとカフェとかティー飲まないからね。
yeah, and so it was just like it's something that it's completely healthy, practically the same as water, but it has a little bit of a flavor to it, just a light flavor. So, and then my last thing, and this is actually I learned this today because I hadn't had it before, but that was the cold soba noodles.
Oh, soba ne.
Yeah. No, like because I'd had soba before at like restaurants and things like that, but I was actually really surprised at how good the 7 soba was, especially after eating so much food.
It wasn't 7, it was Family
Oh,
Mart.
sorry, 7, sorry. Family Mart. Family Mart. But especially after eating so much food, we still both really enjoyed it.
It was very refreshing.
Yeah. No, because it was light, it was cold, and but it still had a nice flavor to it. It just wasn't too much. Seriously, just try stuff. Don't buy as much as we did. It's not worth it. But you should try stuff. And an honorable mention to onigiri. Somehow kind of slipped through our hands today. We didn't get any onigiri for some reason, but like the tuna mayo or things like that are also really good and highly recommended. Thank you for watching the video today. We appreciate it. It was probably a long one. I obviously haven't edited it yet, but I imagine you've been here for a while. So thanks for watching to the end, guys.
Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe.
If you're interested in Japan, you can watch our other videos. We make travel guides for a bunch of different places in Japan that we think are really cool. Feel free to check those out. Feel free to check our website out as well. And I guess we'll see y'all in the next one. See you guys later.